At this point, Chelsea Football Club does not deserve to be called a football club, but rather we should start calling them a business club, because the manner and the way in which these new owners have chosen money over football is getting out of hand. If Chelsea are in a position where they can't get Michael Olise, and looking at the strikers who Chelsea has been linked to recently, it says it all. This club can never fail either to disappoint you or to surprise you. And trust me, this time around, Chelsea don't hit us properly. Chelsea don't hit us properly. And what is that? Let's find out the latest from Fabrizio Romano. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea have decided to leave the race for Michael Olise. After Palace offering him new deal and high financial request, Chelsea decided to withdraw. Bayern and Newcastle are also speaking to Olise. Let's keep reading. According to Fabrizio Romano again, Bayern have reached an agreement on Michael Olise's salary and contract. Deal in place on player side. Olise rejected Palace's new deal proposal. Chelsea and Newcastle wanted him, but he is joining Bayern. Now, I know Olise actually never wanted to join Chelsea from the first place. Like, we have been following this guy right from the previous season. Chelsea no start to dey follow Olise na today. We don dey follow this guy for a very long time, and him never wanted to tell us he doesn't want to join Chelsea. Rather, he used Chelsea dey cash cruise. But let's leave that aside. Let's face the financial issue here. Chelsea withdrew from following Michael Olise because Olise wanted to become the most paid player at Chelsea, even though he never yet joined Chelsea, which I will still talk about that. But looking at how Chelsea left this case, looking at the manner in which Chelsea has been doing deals lately, honestly, it's so bad. How much Raheem Sterling they earn for Chelsea? Waiting him they play. Raheem Sterling is one of the most highest paid player at the moment. But waiting him they prove, waiting him they do or contribute to our squad. Nothing. Yet, a player who we all have seen balling, a player with such capacity, with such potentials, with such talent, Chelsea were unable to pay the money he was demanding from them. Now, I don't know exactly how much Olise was actually demanding from Chelsea, but trust me, Chelsea were not willing to pay that 60 million. Chelsea were not willing. They wanted something lower. You remember that we started this striking issue from Victor Osimhen, who cost 130 million pounds. Chelsea said no, that was too much. The fans, we said no, normally that was too much. We left from Victor Osimhen, we entered Victor Gyökeres. We left from Victor Gyökeres, we entered Benjamin Sesko, who rejected Chelsea. We left from Benjamin Sesko, we are now talking about strikers like Doran, Umorodion, Gurasi, McGee, 6 million release class from Barca. This says it all. We don't want to get any player above 50 million pounds. Still look at it again at the same time. Chelsea are so desperate to sell Matson. They want to sell Conor Gallagher. They want to sell Chalobah. Why? If you look at this in a business level, definitely Chelsea are doing absolutely well. They are doing their business so well. But in terms of football, we are failing. We are failing. Okay, maybe most of you will be like, no, Chelsea wants to get only young players so that they can play longer in Chelsea and become more adaptable to Chelsea system, where I agree with you on that, but I will disagree with you again about Chelsea not preparing for the present rather than preparing for the future. You know, looking at the way Chelsea has been doing their deals lately, definitely we are not interested in playing football. Whatever they do, according to the owners, they are now thinking like, whatever they do, whatever kind of football they want to play, let them play. We are only interested in buying players and preparing them so that they can become future stars in the future, and then we will make a higher profit. This is what I am trying to see from these owners, because you can't convince me that 60 million for Michael Olise, a player with such talent, such potentials. Like, even if Olise never wanted to join Chelsea, at least not because of the salary. Not because of the salary. You get? I am even having a feeling that if a club comes to Chelsea now and offer Chelsea maybe 80, 100 million pounds for Cole Palmer, these owners will sell Palmer. They will sell Palmer. I'm not capping. They will sell Palmer. And that is just to tell you guys that the new owners are not interested in football. No. They are not interested in football. How can we be talking about strikers and we are talking about 6 million for a striker who is still underage from Barcelona? What do we want to do with him? Gurasi, 17.5 million pounds, and Chelsea are still unable to get. Umorodion, just listening to the names Chelsea are linked to: Umorodion, Doran. You know, at this point, I can't call Chelsea a football club again. I can't call Chelsea a football club again. Now, for Olise, I said it before, I would have loved if you were playing for Chelsea. But looking at how you take Chelsea, they catch cruise. Looking at how you use Chelsea, they do anyhow, or more, makes sense. That was so poor from your end. How can you be demanding a club to make you the highest paid player, even when you haven't even joined that club yet? We haven't even watched you hit the ground and play for the club. Like what you are trying to tell us now is just like maybe Cole Palmer can just come out from nowhere and decide to become the highest paid player in Chelsea. If not, him will leave Chelsea. At least Palmer won't be very understandable. Say him don't do something very impactful in the squad lately. But what have you done even at Crystal Palace? Where did Crystal Palace finish on the league table? Did you carry Crystal Palace just like Palmer did? You were even injured from the first leg in Premier League, which makes you an injury player. We just wanted you because we thought you and Madueke, including Mudrik, at that our wings would do better. Like you and you at that wing, that left wing with is it a Mudrik? You guys will be good. Not because you were that Messi or Ronaldo kind of players. No, that was not our aim. You get? So I'm happy for your decision on joining Bayern Monaco. I'm very happy. I'm just blaming my club Chelsea, who will follow a player, and then when it reaches the final point of doing the needful, them will just decide to allow the deal. I think Chelsea should have signed Olise. No, there is nothing you can tell me. Chelsea should have signed this guy. But because of the level of business this club are now involved with, it made us not to get Olise. Well, what can we say? Let's keep getting our under 15, under 13, under 19, under 17, Estivo William, Pedro Lima, Kandri Payes, all the future talents. Yes, they are future talent. So ask yourself, what about the present? What about the present? Is Mudrik the main choice left winger at Chelsea? Is Madueke the main choice right winger at Chelsea for next season? Are you telling me that? Why do we want to sell Chaloba? What's the purpose of selling Conor Gallagher? We are not even under pressure like before. Chelsea are cleared. We don't have any pressure on selling players. So tell me the reason why we couldn't get at least Olise. And we are talking about strikers like Doran. For waiting. Well, there is nothing we can do as fans. See, as I sweat. This club called Chelsea, just the love that I have for this club, now they make me they get headache every day. Like I said, there is never a dull day supporting Chelsea. This club can never fail to disappoint you or to surprise you. This club culture, them no fit, them go always surprise you, and this time them don't hit us properly. Chelsea don't hit us properly. Congratulations. Let me know what you think about these guys.